Okay, I'm gonna pull this up right here. Let's get the show started. Thank you guys for tuning in. I am your host, Nate. If you want to watch the whole podcast, go to Sports Lab TV/podcast. You'll see the link on the video. You'll see the link if you want to watch the whole podcast. I'm going to talk about LaMelo Ball, what I think about LaMelo Ball and his game. I'm going to talk some boxing news. I'm going to talk about the NBA restarting. Once again, the whole podcast can be on Sports Lab TV /podcast, and the link will be there if you want to watch the whole video. But I want to talk about LaMelo Ball. First of all, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, comment, and share the video. You guys tell me what you think of LaMelo Ball. Be respectful. And I will engage in a debate with you. It's fun to me. I like debating things that I know about. It's fun. I don't take it personal. But when you guys start name calling and calling me a troll and taking shots and insults, there will be consequences. And I want to keep this friendly debate, friendly sparring. There's nothing wrong with that. I think I did enough videos about his older brother. I'm going to leave that alone for a while. Until next season. If I see that he's slipping or if he didn't produce, I'm going to make another video like I told you so. And if he does produce and if he does develop, I'm going to make a video stating I was wrong. Well, let's talk about a much more productive player, which I think he will become in the NBA, his brother LaMelo Ball. I am sold on LaMelo Ball, and I'm pretty accurate with my assessments. Usually not wrong on my assessments. I was right about Zion Williamson. I was right about John Morant. I was right about other players that I saw in the NBA or things that I talked about during last season. A lot of it came truth. I think the only thing I was wrong was last year I thought the Warriors were going to win it. Who could see that the Warriors were going to have their starting lineup get injured? So I was wrong about that. Other than that, the Warriors would have beat the Raptors. No disrespect to the Raptors. I'm happy that Kawhi Leonard won the title. Anyways, I digress. Let's talk about LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball is a real deal. He's a real deal. I've been hearing a lot about LaMelo Ball. Didn't really think much of LaMelo Ball in the beginning, only because I'm out here in Southern California, and I know a guy whose friend coached against the Ball brothers and didn't have nice things to say about them. And with the father, LeVar Ball, got caught up in the hype, and I kind of got turned away from the whole Ball family. And just amongst other things. Nothing personal towards the kids. It's just a father. Okay. But, I was hearing a lot of buzz about LaMelo Ball. And I'm like, okay. I've seen him play a little bit, highlights here and there. And I saw a little bit of the game that he played against, played at Chino Hills High. But I just heard a lot of hype. Until I started doing my own research. I started reading his stats. I started watching his a workout video and his recent games and previous games. Yeah, he can definitely be. He can easily be number one. He can easily be number one. Any team would benefit having LaMelo Ball. He's that good. And I'm pretty accurate on my assessment of players. He's fast, he's quick, he's assertive, great ball handler, good passer, good rebounder. He can score. He can score. And he has a sense of urgency, unlike his brother. His brother is more of a mild mannered, easygoing type of game, whereas LaMelo Ball looks like he can be a leader on the court. Sad that he didn't get to play college basketball. Me personally, I thought, I thought that he should have went to go play college ball, go to the McDonald American, go 1 year whatever school, excuse me, and go high in the draft. But that's not the route he took. That's not what he did. He didn't do that. I can pull up his stats. I can pull up his stats, but I'm not going to. But one of the things that I noticed is the last league he was at, he averaged 17 points a game. I think 6 or 7 assists, 6 or 7 rebounds, and he won Rookie of the Year. He's only 18. And I watched the highlight. He's playing against grown men. He's playing against grown men, and he's averaging 17 points. And he won Rookie of the Year in that league. I think it's a New Zealand basketball league. And the kid's been playing pro for what, the past 3 years? Look at the European players that played pro. And then they made that transition to the NBA. It's the same thing with him. I think he could be a star in the NBA. Now, when I say will be a star and jump out on the limb and say he's going to be a star, he's going to win MVP, he's going to win titles. Well, I can't predict the future. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. That's why I talk a lot and what ifs, and I don't really make certain stamps on players because you don't know how a player's going to turn up. Things can happen. All things being equal, if he stays on the path that he's on, yeah, he's going to be a star in the NBA. Lonzo Ball, if he continues the way he is, no, excuse me, not Lonzo, LaMelo, Lonzo, no, LaMelo, LaMelo Ball would be a star in the NBA, and I'm not trolling. I'm serious. He's that good. I was high on Anthony Edwards. And I was high on I actually did a video on him. Hold on. Cole Anthony. I was high on Cole Anthony. Cole Anthony with the injury kind of faltered towards the end of the season. Mount Ball looks good, man. He looks like the best point guard in the draft. That's how good he looks. He looks like the best point guard in the draft. He's good. He's good. Now, mind you, he's only 18 years old. He's only 18 years old. He's going to get better. And he's really good at where he's at. He's much better than Lonzo. LaMelo Ball's way better than Lonzo Ball. I saw Ball play at 18 and LaMelo at 18. It's a complete difference. If LaMelo Ball was to play college basketball, he would dominate. He would dominate. Now that Dotson kid from Michigan State. No, I'm sorry, Dotson from Kansas. I was high on him as a point guard. LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball would have been just. Could you imagine if he would have played college basketball? Phenomenal, phenomenal. And like I said, I'm not just. I'm going off stats, and I'm going off what I saw. I'm not just on the bandwagon. Nope. Mm-mm. I'm not. Top play. He's top draft pick. He's going to be a star. Not a good player. Star. And I'm not looking for, well, it's an ambulance, fire truck in Long Beach. So this is not nowhere trying to get brownie points from the Ball fans. Nah, I don't care about his fans. I don't care about his fans. I'm not a fan of him. Not a fan. Just being objective. Just going off what I see. When I see, dude's talented, dude's good. So with that being said, like I said, if you want to watch the whole podcast, you're welcome. Go over to Sports Lab TV. Click on the podcast and you can watch the whole podcast. You want to hear my thoughts on the NBA restarting and boxing news. Boxing fans, if you want to get a lot of the boxing news and boxing information, go to my podcast. Thank you. I'm out. So let's continue. Those of you guys who are still with me,